Good afternoon, fans of Huber the Musical. I have a very, very important document I need to share with the world. I won't mention the name of the people on this document, but there's somebody who has been telling a falsehood about a marriage, about some children. And I would like to point out first and foremost, I will repeat this again and again emphatically, that the document we are looking at is from the wife and the mother. It says it is hereby stipulated between the petitioner, that is the woman, the wife, and the mother and her attorney, that there will be joint legal custody of the children, periods of physical placement on the following basis. This is so unbelievably important. Mom, Wednesday, Thursday, dad. Mom will drop kids off at the beginning of the day. Placement begins. Dad until this time. Dad will drop the kids off at school. Dad's placement begins after 3:30. Dad will take the children to school. Mom will arrange to have the kids dropped off at dad's, etc., etc. You can see dad, 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 dad. Every other weekend is split. I remember the attorney for this woman, wife slash mother, saying to me and to the mother, "No, woman, Sundays are important special days that should be split evenly between the mother and the father." This particular dad hasn't seen his children on a Sunday in 3.5 years. Apparently we'll never see them on the special Sunday. When the attorney said for the children, they have to see their dad every other Sunday. Dad will drop kids off at school, dad's placement, mom's placement. You cannot possibly make orders that represent a low conflict divorce more than these. Dad will have placement with the youngest children. The names here, Rita, Luke, and Jacinta. Dad will have placement with the youngest children, etc., etc. The parties will agree to cooperate in mediation if there is a question. Yeah, how that has changed. The parent with the primary physical placement shall obtain the other party's written approval to establish residence outside of the state or to move 100 miles or more. The petitioner and the respondent agree there will be direct contact with the other party, including voicemail, phone contact, in-person contact. I repeat, the woman, the mother, the wife says in writing she signed for the children, for my own health, for the possibility of going to heaven. The mother and the father will directly contact, voicemail, phone contact, in person. Email contact for the purposes of communication is an exception. The parties will agree that direct contact shall exclude pickoffs of the children. Yeah, we didn't do that. We saw each other all of the time. Indirect contact will be directing a third party to contact the other. We agree in good faith to this. I can also add, of course, that this man and woman saw each other daily in their yard because the children were nesting. The mom slash wife did not want to nest. Judge Linda Saphir, for all eternity, looked at what was best for the children and said, I repeat, the children must be in the presence of their mom and dad talking to each other face to face for the normal development of the children. So this was the agreement from the mom, the wife, the mother, for the sake of the children, ordered by Linda Saphir, talk face to face. I remember the alleged doctor, Andy Sweetlick. Is this guy a good conservative Catholic? I don't think so. You want to see what he did to the children? I think he's been pulling one over people for decades. He's not the conservative, pro-life, big family man he appears to be. He said, for the normal development of the children, the mom and dad must talk face to face. Why didn't you enforce that, Andy? Yeah, that's what you put in writing. It hasn't happened. Why don't you say something about your opinions from a medical standpoint not being followed? Finally, I'm going to wrap this up by saying something obviously happened since these orders were signed by the mother, the woman, the wife. That would be the GAL Kim Theobald Unethical, who said, once again, everyone in the world will know this. The best thing for the children would be for their dad to be raped over and over again by a big black man named Bubba in the Wokesha County Jail showers. That's what she put in writing. The guardian ad litem, what's best for the kids? Rape the dad. Thanks, Kim Theobald. You've always been unethical. You're still unethical. I think you should go to prison for conspiracy and obstruction of justice. Kim came into this low-fault divorce. First thing she said is, do not contact each other ever in any way. She told the woman to violate the orders, to violate Linda Sophia orders, who said the mother and the father need to go to weekly counseling together. That's what the judge ordered. The woman said, I don't want to do that. Kim said, don't do it. She recommended a violation of the order. Do women ever get punished for contempt of court? Not in Wokesha. The woman violated orders again and again and again and again. Mark Maxwell does nothing. Women can violate orders in Wokesha. Again, I finished this document now. This is not what the man, innocent husband, father wanted. This is what the woman said. So in the particular judgment, that is for heaven and hell with God as the judge and the prosecutor, I'm quite certain God will bring this document here before you up and say, what happened, woman? Your orders for the children, your desire for the children. Talk face to face every single day so that the children might have a chance for normal development. What happened, woman? That will be answered, of course, in the particular judgment. I pray that there be a change of heart prior to that particular judgment. If anyone has any questions, call me 262-327-2768.